Hey guys, I wanted to do a quick demo with an account that already was populated with some data. So this is our investor CRM, and as you can tell here, this is what you would use to run an investor pipeline for a company raising capital. This is an agent account, and what that means is you can set up one master account, and then under that, you can have multiple private separate deals. Each of these deals is a separate company or separate deal. You can build a separate deal team in each of these deals, and that deal team can only access the deal that you invite them into. So it's very easy to set up new deals. Another cool thing that people are finding a lot of value on is you have one master account. So you could load up all your investor contacts into this master account. And then when you set up a new deal, you can copy over investors from that master account into the new deal. So quite easy to do. And that way you can kind of recycle your investor contacts for each new deal. A few other things are kind of useful. This CRM sits on top of a database of investors. There's about 40,000 funds in here, about 100,000 angels and high net worth folks. And you can search by type, VC, angel, family office, fund of funds, private equity, so on and so forth. You can search by industry, so marketplaces, SaaS, mobile, TMT has 13,000 investors. Or as you see here, we can search by location. So Helsinki, we've got 508 investors. If I do something like Tel Aviv, okay, pretty similar numbers here. So that's going to be about 547 in Tel Aviv. And you can just search by name too. If you know of an investor you want to search for, you can add them direct. And we've got pretty decent data, description, social links, contact information for many of them, and then some representative deals. So you can use this to help build your funnel. So that's the CRM, that's the database. Um, this to-do list tab is kind of nice because you can see all your activities and tasks for this deal across all team members. So that's often pretty useful. I'm going to show you a few other quick features. So you can customize these columns to match your own workflow if you've got a different workflow. You can bring in your own list of investors by importing a CSV. If you expand a card, this is where you can add notes, tasks. Tasks integrate with a calendar, so you can push this out, right? You can export activities out to your calendar of choice. You can attach files, and then one of the more powerful things is connecting your email. So if you integrate your email, all the conversations with this investor get pulled in automatically. And one very powerful thing, if you're working with multiple startups or maybe you're working with CEOs, CFOs, you can come in over here and on the team page, this is where you would be inviting team members. If you turn this toggle on, share emails across the team, we call this high visibility fundraising. What that means is all the email conversations going back and forth between all team members with these investors get displayed on that card. So you can see what the CEO is emailing back and forth with the investor and so on and so forth. So that's pretty powerful. Just very quickly, so you get the full kind of picture of what's included in this platform. We also have a couple other features that are kind of on the marketing side of things. So this is where you can upload a pitch deck, your PowerPoint or PDF, and it's just very simple. It's kind of like a DocSend Lite. You can put this pitch deck up there. If you choose to, you can track views to see who's looking at it, how much time they've spent, how many times they've come back to look at it, and when their most recent visit is. You can send out this pitch deck through the system to investors in the CRM. Now, these would be investors that you have on your investor board. So if I want to send it just to particular, columns or stages of investors, you can do that. The other part of the kind of marketing piece is this investor update tool. This is just a very nice way to build an investor update. This would, of course, be the company's logo, the CEO or owner's photo, but this is what it looks like, a nice little navigation piece on the side, highlights, challenges, KPIs, whatever you want to include. It's completely customizable, but you can put in images and KPI tables. So I often tell founders, start sending one of these out a couple months prior to raising money. Start sending it to investors that might be interested. Of course, get their permission to add them to your distribution list. But use this as a way to kind of pre-market your deal. And then, of course, once you've raised money, start using this to send a regular update to the investors that put money into you. You can track and see who visited it, how much time they spent. And so if you build a distribution list of, 50 or 100 investors getting your company update, it's pretty useful to see who's really interested. Last but not least, I'll just cover these briefly. We have documents and templates. This is PowerPoint, Word file, Excel files, pitch decks, cap tables, term sheets. And then Founders Market are some deals on other products like Stripe and WeWork and Brex and just other things that your companies might use. So that's it. If you have any questions, reach out. But I just wanted to show a little bit of the functionality of the agent account and how you can work with clients to raise money. Again, setting up deals, very easy. Recycling investors between deals, very easy to do as well. Any questions, just give us a shout.